Good afternoon, everyone. We'd like to welcome you to the study session for the afternoon of September the 13th. I'll note for the record that all of our council is present at this meeting. Our first item of business is to review the items on tonight's council meeting agenda. I know we went through this in our meeting last Thursday, but council, would you like any additional information on anything that's on the agenda for tonight? Mr. Brady, is anything staff would like to offer in addition to what we talked about earlier?
I think we had a good conversation on Thursday, Mayor. I don't think we have anything additional.
Okay, great. Well, this will be a relatively short meeting upstairs then, because I think we've got everything on the consent agenda with maybe just one or two small exceptions. That being the case then, the next item on our agenda is the current event summary. I've seen this council being very busy this last week, so I'm sure we could fill a lot of time just talking about what you've been up to. Who would like to go first? Mr. Luna.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to thank Falcon Field staff for hosting their 80th anniversary. Can you believe that? Falcon Field has been around since 1941. And so to commemorate that, they hosted a nice event on Saturday from 10 to 1. And the mayor, as well as Vice Mayor Duff and Councilmember Spielberg was there celebrating and joining on the festivities. So it was a lot of fun. And so I do want to thank Falcon Field staff for putting on that great event for us.
Thank you. Ms. Pillsbury.
Yeah, there was a lot going on this weekend. It was fun. I think you're going to talk about some of the other things, but Mesa Public Schools put in new fields at Mesa High and Mountain View. So we got to attend that ribbon cutting there, and that was a really neat experience. All my kids have gone to Mesa High, and then I'm a Toro, so that was a fun night for both of those schools. And then tomorrow night, the Mesa Parks and Rec is hosting a community workshop. All Mesa residents are invited to attend and to provide feedback on the needs and priorities for developing Mesa's footprint for the future. This will be the first event of 6 that they're doing throughout the city. And so this will be held tomorrow night, Tuesday, from 6 to 7:30 at the Brim Hall Aquatic Complex on 4949 East Southern Avenue.
Thank you. Ms. Duff?
Yes, on Thursday evening, I attended a Visit Mesa Partner Happy Hour and then skedaddled quickly from there to a Central PD community meeting, which they went over the summer project and the things that they've accomplished in order to reduce violent crimes in our city. On Friday night, I went to the Mesa Arts Center, and Councilmember Luna was there, and I saw Julie later. And
I was there.
you were there? Yeah. Okay, and I trust that.
Councilmember Heredia was there as well.
Oh, that's right, and you were there. So most of us were there for the season kickoff. In the Contemporary Arts Museum, they have a tremendous art exhibit. I especially love the art by Amanda Sage, and it's a free museum, and it's ongoing for several months, so please stop by. And we're starting a new season after not having a season last year at the Mesa Arts Center, so check out all that they have to offer. This morning, the mayor and I did an interview at the Kiva Hotel at 668 West Main for a new mural that was installed by Facebook and for reminding people to get their vaccine. It's a mural of family and community getting their vaccine and being able to engage with each other. So I appreciate the space that Chicanas Por La Casa, which owns the Kiva Hotel, and providing that space, and Facebook for making that positive impact on our community, and encourage everybody to get your vaccine so we can get back to doing all the things we love and be with the people we love. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Duff. Mr. Freeman?
No, you go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
You've been to a lot of things as well.
Well, I followed you guys around the last few days. Mr. Freeman and I were together at the Mountain View field dedication, and I was there with Ms. Pillsbury earlier at the Mesa High Stadium. I think both of those I want to just mention because I think they're points of pride for our community, and we have a reputation as a community of supporting education and having good school districts with good facilities, and so it was was fun to see that happen. I think both of those were very, very much appreciated by the community. Also, most of our council, we were all present at the 9/11 memorial on Saturday, which I thought was, it was a great event. We had some speakers like former Fire Chief Dennis Compton, who had really a lot of firsthand, very poignant stories talking about the significance of 9/11. And everyone that was there, I think, was very moved by it, in spite of the fact that it was outside under a hot sun on a warm day. But
I apologize on behalf of the city staff for torturing the council.
well, it was warm, but it was. Mr. Freeman gets an award for being, he was there in his firefighter Class A uniform, which I think is made out of 100% wool, it looked like. So thank you for doing that, Mr. Freeman. But I do want us just to remember that that was actually a very important event, and one that was very significant, not just for our public safety personnel who were there wearing their Class A uniforms, but for the entire community. So thank you to those who put that on. Anything else you'd like to share with this council? Mr. Luna.
Sorry, Mayor, I wanted to make an announcement. Falcon Field will have its check-in meeting on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. So if you're interested in knowing what's going on at Falcon Field Airport, please drop by at 6 o'clock. Also, there will be a public PRCF Master Plan Climate Action Plan meeting as well. Councilmember Spilberry mentioned it. It's going to be located at 6945 East Decatur Street in Mesa. So if you're interested in knowing what the footprint is going to be in the city of Mesa relative to parks, please come by to that meeting. And then also at 7 p.m. There will be a service honoring Balbir Singh Sodhi, who was shot shortly after the 9/11 events, and so we will be honoring that, and I think Vice Mayor Duff will be in attendance. So thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Heredia.
Real quick, on the topic of vaccines, I think the Mesa Fire and Medical Department and Mesa Public Schools is partnering on 2 vaccination sites, Wednesday, September 15th, on the west side, and then Saturday, September 18th, on the east side at Fremont Junior High. So more information on our website, Facebook. So folks that haven't gotten their vaccine, they can attend these 2 events this upcoming week.
Great, thank you. Council, anything else you'd like to cover under this agenda item? If not, Mr. Brady, what does our schedule of future meetings look like?
Thank you, Mayor. We will have a study session on Thursday, September 16th at 7:30 a.m., so we'll see you then.
Okay, thank you. Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting? Thank you, Mr. Luna and Mr. Thompson. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. We are adjourned, and we'll reconvene at 5:45 upstairs.